Hello, it's Kay. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Kay. I said that already, but I'm a professional home organizer and soprano here in Boston, and this is my house. This is my house. So I said that I was gonna do a holiday home tour like a long time ago, and I did not do that because I was like, oh my gosh, my house has to be perfect and like beautiful and everything has to be, and you know what? You're not getting that. You're getting the hot mess, kind of organized, but kind of disorganized, and it's totally okay. Late holiday home tour. The one thing I need to stop doing is laughing at myself because it's not cute. It's not the vibe. So as I'm filming this, it is January 8th, and I was supposed to take the decorations down on Saturday, January 6th, because that is the Epiphany. But I was so fortunate to be asked to sing a church service this weekend, and I was very focused on that because it's fun, because your girl loves to sing a Bach cantata. We love it, and motets, it's fabulous. I didn't have time and bandwidth to take the decorations down, so they're still up. So I'm gonna show you our house with the decorations in it, and then we're gonna take them down. It's gonna be so much fun. So there are so many things that I had planned to do before this home tour happened. Like, I was gonna redo the bathroom, that's right there. I was going to paint our master bathroom, that's right over there. I was going to like do something with that mirror, probably move it down. I was going to organize all the cabinets and to have everything perfect. And you know what? It's not gonna happen for the home tour. We've been living here for 2 years and things have happened, but like not at the speed and time frame that I wanted it, and that's totally okay. So we're gonna show you I'm gonna show you what we got right now, and you're gonna have fun. Ready? Are you gonna have fun? I think you're gonna have fun. All right, I'm gonna take the mic off of this, and the sound will change a little bit, but I think you'll be okay. Okay, we're gonna start in the entryway. I am wearing a mic because I thought it would be better for y'all if I actually wore a mic, so I love you guys. Anyway, this is our entryway, and if you reference a video from when I first bought this house, this entryway was very different. It was painted a beautiful blue color, actually, and the entirety of like the board, I think this is called board and batten, whatever, I don't know. It was painted also. It was very weird. So my husband and I painted it, and I put this wallpaper up. It is from a company called Temp Paper, and it is called Forest Wonderland something. I don't know. I'll put the name of it in the description. But it took me 6 days to do it, and it's not perfect. Like, there are some air bubbles, especially this big one over here, but it mostly looks good. And the thing about it that was great is it's very forgiving. Like, I can combine pieces that don't line up, and it's really hard to tell that they don't line up. So anyway, this is our beautiful entryway. This is the first time we've ever had a house that had an entryway like this, where we can take off our shoes and put our coats and lay down our keys and have our outbox. These are things that we're actually in the process of giving away or getting rid of. That's kind of where we put them, even though it's not terribly attractive. It's kind of an impetus. It gives me an impetus to like take it out the door on my way out. And currently this is where our cleaning robots live, both the Roomba and the Brava. The Brava is the mop. The Roomba is currently having a crisis. The clean base, which empties its dustbin, is not functional. So we're trying to figure it out, but the robot still works, which is fine. But we got a beautiful rug in the beginning, which stops most of the dirt from coming into the house. And I just love this entryway. We've got a little bench that fits right here, so we can sit down and put our shoes on. And of course, the Clover James things over here as well. It's really cold out, so he's got his coat, harness, and the treat things, because we're still working on some reactivity. I have a beautiful mirror from Target, which I absolutely adore. We put a little wreath on it just to make it a little extra festive, and I'm so sad about taking this down today. This table is from West Elm. By the way, I will link as many things as I can in the description if you'd like to purchase them. Some of the things that we do own are, of course, discontinued and not available any longer, and I apologize for that, but you know, we live here, so I'll link as many things as I can. But the table is from West Elm, and we have this beautiful garland that I got from Target, and these lighted up branches, these were so nice for Christmas. In the dark, these looked so incredibly romantic and beautiful, and I'm so sad to take them down, but it will be Christmas again next year. So that is our lovely entryway, and off the entryway is our, I guess, guest bathroom, I guess. Anyway, I have many plans to redo this bathroom. I don't think it's terrible per se. It just came with a wallpaper that I don't particularly like. I don't like the pink, red on pink. I would have rather it be red on white or pink on white, but red on pink, it's giving Pepto-Bismol, I don't know. But it's a cute bathroom, and it is a complete bathroom. There is a shower bath in here, toilet and sink, everything you need to, like, you know, do what you need to do in here. But I do plan on redoing this bathroom when I have the bandwidth and time, because the most annoying thing is I can't see myself fully in this mirror. Like, I can see most of my head, but not all of my head. So like, I'm too short for this mirror, like what? And also I think the hardware is a little dated, and so I'd like to update it, but again, when I have the time and bandwidth. But right now, it is our cute little full bathroom actually on the first floor. I'm very sad about taking down these trees as well. These are from Target. These have brought me an immense amount of joy the entire holiday season, and I'm really sad to take them down. At the end of the hallway is our beautiful coat closet, which is actually a pretty good size. I will open it and you can see what's doing. I don't think it's too messy right now. Oh, it's not that bad. It's maybe a little disorganized in some ways, but it's mostly okay. Most of our shoes we wear outside. We got, you know, COVID tests, all that stuff for Clover. Actually all of Clover's like grooming stuff and his medications and all that stuff is in there. But it is fun. This is the Alpha closet system from the Container Store. I used to sell these closets and design them when I was working at the Container Store, so I'm very partial towards it because it's very flexible, because this closet was in our master bedroom in our previous house, and we just moved it and changed it around a little bit, and it worked perfectly. So that is our beautiful coat closet. By the way, this is the color that the entire foyer entryway was painted before we redid it. It was this ice blue color, which is nice, but I mean, is a little much. The other room off the hallway is my office where I practice my singing. I live stream, as you can see. I've got my whole live streaming set up for both my gaming channel and this channel, and I do all of my editing and just basic chilling and tending to all of my plant babies, which you can see above there in the corner, and here in this corner I have the most plant babies. We do have a leaf on the anthurium that is looking like it's expiring, so we'll have to cut that off, but most of them are doing quite well and love the sunlight that comes in this room. It's kind of west facing, so we get a lot of afternoon light. I also have a very nice IKEA bookshelf situation here that my husband let me have because it used to be in his office when we were living in another apartment, but now I have it, and I'm happy to put all of my like gaming things here. This is like the entirety of my book collection. I don't really have that many books. And all of my sheet music is here, and some novelty mugs from when I was on the Tamron Hall show. That was crazy. And my one thing I did with Boston Lyric Opera, which I think I'm gonna do another thing with them next year or something, and my 100,000 subscriber YouTube plaque, which is so special to me. So a lot of things that I love are in this bookshelf. I have a little pull-out couch for, you know, if guests are staying here, they can stay on this pull-out couch. It's got like a cover on it. I wanted to have a slipcover made for it, but I discovered that they're incredibly expensive. So instead of that, I just opted to put a cover on it, and you know, it's totally fine because the color of it is like very bright blue. Anyway, this desk is again the Alpha shelving from the Container Store. It is the Alpha freestanding though, so it's not attached to anything, and it's completely freestanding, and I love it. It's very, very good. I have a closet here, which I keep a lot of my filming equipment, hobby stuff, tax things, other stuff, and all my dresses are in this closet because I don't have any long hanging in my master closet, so they all live here. I think I used to have a count of like 60 dresses. I don't have that many anymore, but I do have a lot because singing career is very demanding that you wear nice things and look cute. And I actually really like them. So every time I go to a rehearsal, I dress up because it's fun. And so I have a very extended dress collection. I'm so sad about the office tree that's probably gonna, well, maybe I'll keep the office tree up in the wintertime, but in this corner I have this very cute little peacock table that's from Anthropologie. Getting this table was actually a pain in the ass because they sent me this table without a part and I couldn't put it together and they refused to send me the part. They wanted me to return the table and get a new table. That was their way of doing it. Anyway, eventually it worked out, but it was a pain. And I have a lamp from IKEA here. And this is where my very favorite plant lives. This is a Calathea rattlesnake also. I think it's called something else now. I think it's called Capertia something. The nomenclature on plants is pretty insane. It changes all the time. It's also known as a prayer plant, Calathea, Capertia, whatever. Anyway, it's part of Marantisia family. It's beautiful. And she never gives me any drama. No drama. And she's thriving here. She's living her best life and I'm just gonna leave it there forever. I love my little plant corner, but I have a music stand here because I use this. And ironically and weirdly, this is the only music stand I've ever owned, ever. I mean, as an adult, I should probably buy a new music stand, you know, like a nice one, but like this music stand was given to me like at Christmas by my parents. I think I must have been 17, 16. And I got a music stand for Christmas and I still have it. I mean, listen, she's not the best, but it gets the job done. And I am now a completely digital score user. I don't use paper scores anymore if I can help it, but I still put it on the music stand because who wants to hold their music? So anyway, there it is. That she lives in the corner. I just never put it away because I'm always using it. Another one of my favorite plants lives in this corner. This is a Tenanthe burlmarxii, and it's enormous. Like the thing when I got it was like teeny tiny baby plant, and now it's a giant monster, and I love it. Monstera needs a good dusting. Don't look at her. I love this office. I love it so much. I do work out here as well. I just stream my phone to that computer monitor and I watch my workout from there. I use an app called Future to work out with where it pairs you with a personal trainer. And I have all this space that I can work out. I keep my workout mat behind the door here on the hook so that I don't have to look at it constantly because it's bright pink and my weights are over there. They're mainly to stop the Roomba from knocking over those plants and they're easy to access there, so why not? Anyway, that is my office. Not bad. Moving into the living portion of the house, we have our beautiful living room and the lovely skinny Christmas tree that one day somebody said was ugly. She's not ugly, she is our beautiful tree and don't make fun of her. So we basically have our living room and kitchen together. We don't have a dining room space. We just normally eat on the kitchen counter island. So we'll go back to the kitchen later. I love this living room. I think it's so cute. And I was actually going to remove this desk portion of the living room. It doesn't look like it, but it's actually bolted into the wall. It was bespoke made for this space by the previous owners. And I was like, why is there a desk like just attached to the wall? There's two legs in front and no legs in the back. But I decided to keep it and see if I could live with it because it does have these beautiful shelves on this side, which I think are absolutely gorgeous, and I have intentionally styled them. But my husband is actually finding a great use for this desk to hold all of his electronic devices and things like that. I put there's a plant and there's a little garden. Plus my dog sleeps there and we keep blankets next to it. So it is a useful space. The robots that cleaned used to live there, but now it's Clover's space and I think it's fine. We do have a beautiful fireplace. This is my first time actually having a fireplace and I really, really like it. It adds to like the very cozy vibe of the space. And this year we were gonna get a mantle installed, but we just haven't had the time to do that. So I have installed this little garland there that we hung our stockings from, and I thought that was super cozy and good and brought the mantle feel without the mantle. And above it is where I hung Christmas cards, because usually I would put them over there on the shelves, but it was appearing to me just a little bit cluttered. So they're above the TV and I think they look really nice there. And beside the TV, it's actually where all of the electronic attachments, I guess peripheral items are hidden, like the frame TV stuff. Actually, this is a frame TV. We'll turn it on. There, you've got a nice winter picture. This is actually one of the earlier models of the frame TV, and it has this great thing called art mode. So when it's not on and being a TV, it looks like a beautiful piece of art, and I think that's really awesome. It adds a lot of ambiance to the space. But next to it is where all the, what I was saying before, is where all the electronic peripheral things are, where like the thing for the frame TV, like the base for it, and the Nintendo Switch dock and the DVR and all that stuff is underneath there. And this is an IKEA iBar cabinet, and what I did is I attached some legs that I bought from Amazon, some handles that I bought from Amazon, and some metallic tape that I bought from Amazon, just to zhuzh it up and make it look a little more intentional. And I actually really like this DIY project. It took so long, but it was really good. On top of it is our little Christmas decorations. I love it so much, but I'm sad to take it down, but I will memorialize it in this video. We have a little mistletoe up here. So cute. So the inside of it is not completely organized and perfect, but it's not bad. And this was previously exposed, and I saw all these machines and things, and I hated it. So I was really happy to have this cabinet. We've just got candles and stuff down there and some vases. So, cause usually I put a vase of flowers up here, but we've had this tree because it's Christmas. And so I haven't had an occasion to use these vases, but I will very soon. Anyway, I'll link the video where I did this project, but it was very fun. Here we have Clover's toys. They're living here. Our tables are from Castlery, and our couch is from West Elm. And behind it, we have a little tiny table that I was actually going to get rid of because it was for our previous apartment where we had a situation to have it, and I just never got rid of it. And so now I'm just using it as an extended windowsill for plants. And we're gonna keep it because my husband always puts his drink there when he watches TV, so why change it? You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Here's a closer look at the Christmas tree. I'm so sad to take it down. And here's a closer look at the beautiful shelves that were installed by the previous owners. We actually really like these. I think they're so pretty. The wood is gorgeous, and I love that they perfectly fit the space. For a while, they were just full of stuff, and I decided to intentionally style them, and I really like the way that it came out. So I'm gonna keep doing that every season. Oh, here's the garden that I was talking about. This is a hydroponic garden called Click and Grow. Full disclosure, this product was sent to me by the brand, but I really like it. It's a lot of fun. We're growing things that we can eat during the winter when we can't actually do any growing outside. So we've got peas, Swiss chard. The Swiss chard is going crazy. We got cilantro, which we eat a lot of. I got 2 things of cilantro. The strawberries, you know, I don't know if these are actually going to germinate. I've never seen a strawberry seed do anything. Mint, which actually does germinate, it's peppermint. We got chili peppers here, we got peas, these always germinate, and we got a little yellow tomato plant. So we got a lot going on, and it's very fun to have this in the wintertime when we can't grow outside. Even though I do have a garden outside that I use, this gets my, gardening itch going for the winter. And again, we got the dog sleeping space and where all of our comfy covers are. On this side of the room, there's actually a mirror that I installed that probably needs to be lowered. I know that that's hung too high, but I just haven't had the time to do it. And I have this plant wall that I'm working on. The plants here have been doing pretty good. They probably could get some more lights. I may add some supplemental light source to them, but these are all of the baby plants and the clones that I had. I just planted them here, and they're doing pretty well. So I'm excited to see what they look like in about a year. Okay, so now we have this gorgeous kitchen. This is really the thing that sold me this house. We haven't talked about the coffered ceilings. I think that's what they're called, but they are just amazing. The one thing I've noticed about this kitchen that's a little bit weird is there's no pendant lighting, which I thought was kind of strange, but it doesn't really need it. I think it's a lot more open without the pendant lighting, and I can always install that if I feel like it's lacking, but I really don't. The best thing about the kitchen though is this beautiful kitchen island. It's absolutely enormous. Which is why we need to buy an extra chair. I don't know why I've wasted time not buying an extra chair for the kitchen island. We could fit at least 2 more of these chairs in here. These are from IKEA. All I need to do is go by IKEA and buy them, put them together, but for some reason I've hesitated on it. You know why? Because IKEA is an hour away, that's why. My main goal is to keep the counters mostly clear. The handles when we moved in were silver handles, and all the hardware was silver, and I replaced them all with black. and have a black and white thing going, and I think the kitchen is really nice. That was actually in the corner. I get a lot of questions about where that's from. That is actually made by the same people that made the shelves in the living room and the desk. It was a bespoke piece for that corner. It is not attached to the wall. It can be removed, but it's very heavy. But I really, really like it. The previous owners just left it here because, you know, where else are they gonna put this in their new home? And it came with a wine fridge and a drawer. And in this drawer, I have just tea and coffee, and outside is where I'm storing food storage jars and some coffee cups and things like that. And I just really like this area. It's turned into mainly a coffee bar in 2023, 2024, because we are not, well, I am not drinking alcohol anymore. So all of like the bar things, I have moved out and replaced it with coffee and tea bar. So I really, really like the corner here, and I kind of did the same thing to these shelves. We've got the remainder of the wine bottles that were from the before times, and then it's mostly just water bottles up here now. One of my favorite things in this kitchen is the fact that we've got a window across from the sink, which is great. But I got this new kitchen faucet last year, and it is so badass. Look at that. It's completely motion activated, and also the soap is also motion activated. So if you're like, hands are all chickeny or whatever, you don't have to touch anything to wash your hands, and it's brilliant, worth the money, 100%. We do have a new espresso machine, which we are absolutely obsessed with, obsessed. That's all I'm gonna say. I will go back to the master bedroom, but off of the kitchen is our pantry. This was kind of like this when we arrived, but it's a fully alpha-fied pantry, and it has all of our dry goods, snacks, and other things. Like, I will open a couple of drawers. It's basically like nuts and things like, oh, that sound. Oh, I don't like that sound. Anyway, it's basically got kitchen things and paper towels and things like that. And this is where the vacuum lives, and the spin cleaner. I love that thing. The compost bin, the mop, and the Swiffer. And this door goes to our back porch, which I will show you in another video, but right now it's winter, so you don't want to go out there and see that. And we have our wall of cans and bottles here. This, again, was installed by one of my colleagues before we moved in, and I think it's brilliant. I think it's brilliant. I love using the stair for extra storage of things, and it's very wide, as you can see, so I don't hit cans on the way down or anything like that. I get questions about that all the time, and the answer is it's not obtrusive at all. We do have a downstairs. It's basically a second living room. I will show you, and my husband's office, and that's it. So there's a bathroom down there too, but we'll go back to our master bedroom. Oh, we have a door. We have a door. Oh, by the way, that's where the microwave is. It's a drawer microwave. Do I love it? Not really, because it's like low, short. You can't put tall things in there. Do I care? Really? Nah. Off the kitchen is our bedroom. This bedroom had the worst paint when we first moved in. It was dark blue, which actually was a beautiful color, but oh my gosh, it was so dark, it was depressing. So at some point last year, I decided to paint it. This color is called Dirty Martini. It is from a company called Claire Paint. This paint is excellent, excellent. The person who came to paint said this paint was like the best they've ever worked with. So Claire Paint, Black-owned, woman-owned company, so I highly recommend. And they make really good paint. So the color is a beautiful green, light green, and we love it. It's much warmer and easier on the eyes and much less depressing than the bright blue. The other thing that we changed was the light fixture. This is a recent addition. This is from Anthropologie. It's called like the Willow Branch light, something like that. I will put it in the description because it's still available. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna turn it on. Oh, that's the wrong one. It's so beautiful. And it was really easy for our electrician to install, and it's so perfect for this room because the ceilings are normal. And the light fixture that was in here before was the light rods chandelier from West Elm, and that thing was just too long. Every time I made the bed, I would touch it or hit it with my with the blankets, and it just was not, it was not the vibe. So our bureau is from West Elm, and we have, you know, 2 windows. Here is our bed. We have a queen size bed. It's from West Elm. It's called the Alexa bed frame. We really, really like it. I think it's a really, I mean, amazing statement bed, I guess. And our linens are from Brooklinen, and the side tables again are from West Elm. They are the terrace side tables. I think they're so pretty. I was actually thinking about getting rid of them at one point, but then now they kind of fit the vibe, and I really, really like them. One of the best investments we made that is kind of dumb, but like actually is life-changing, is that we got motorized shades for this room. Now, I'm not even gonna lie. This was very expensive. Like, it was not cheap, but it's the best. Cause at sundown, you know what happens? Shablamity blam. So if like you're taking a nap in the middle of the day, or you really need it to be dark in here, all you gotta do is press a button and instantly you get a room that's so much darker. Oh my goodness, it's the best. And also at sunrise, if you need to wake up, your circadian rhythm, because I know that my circadian rhythm, I need for me a little sunlight to wake up. So like when it's sunrise, it opens automatically. And of course it's hooked up to the internet, so it adjusts with every, with the time changes and the weather changes along the year. And this, I guess, not weather changes, but the sunrise and sunset times. So I highly recommend it if you really need to like do something like that. I mean, again, it was not cheap, but it's worth it 100%. Over here we have some more plants, we got some more blankets. I have to put that blanket away because it's Christmas. We have our hamper. We have a divided hamper, and this is from the Container Stores. It's called the Zen hamper, and my husband's on the left and I'm on the right. I was generously gifted and given the larger closet for my clothes because that's just what happens. So here is my closet. I think you've seen it several times. I really like it. The only thing I wish is that I had room for long hang items, but I don't. So we just deal with what we got. I actually really like the door storage because I'm using it for the tiny items, like all of my like hair ties and socks and bonnets and accessories, things that I would normally put in a drawer. They go here, and I really like it. I don't think this is for everyone because it's not like super neat, but I am a thrower. I just like throw things in, and I like that. So I think the main idea is do what works for you, like with your own behavior, because if you're like, I am literally not gonna fold these things. I'm not. Who's got time? Anyway, I do my makeup here, so this is just has to be that way. But I did add a shelf to this last year above the mirror here, and it's so much better because I have all of my like nail polish and buttons and stuff in those drawers, and I can grab them now. Imagine that. And I have all my like summer stuff and some accessories and stuff up there. So this closet is actually really functional. All my hoodies and stuff go on the side. I quite like it. I think it's really, really nice, and I love it. The wallpaper was from the previous owners, and I think it's cool. So I'm gonna keep this up here. It actually feels really nice too. I think it's from a company called Chasing Paper. I'm actually pretty sure it's from a company called Chasing Paper. So if you want it, it'll be in the description below, but good job with the wallpaper choice. This is my husband's closet. I'm not gonna open it. It's a little bit smaller, but it's a closet full of clothes. And here is our master bathroom. There's a bottle of rubbing alcohol, which I was gonna move, but this is real life, so I'm just gonna show it to you. I hate the color of this bathroom. They painted this like before we moved in, of course, and they did not do the best job in the corners here. So I would like to repaint this bathroom a different color, and we're thinking about this color, which is called Current Mood. This is also from Claire. This has been up here for a while, but I just haven't gotten the impetus to call the painter and buy the paint and all that stuff, but we'll do it eventually. I'd love to redo this bathroom a little bit because it's a little dated for me, but it's functional, and we've got the shower, we've got the 2 shelves above the toilet, which is super cute, and these very large cabinets, which are okay. The thing I don't like mostly is the lights. So I'm gonna replace those with something a little cooler, but we've got lots of storage. I love it. We've got cabinets underneath each sink, and we've got drawers. I basically have domain of the first two, and my husband has the one down below, but we really, really like this. Woo! We really, really like this bathroom. It's really, really cool, and you know, that's a shower. Do you need to see inside the shower? Do you? All right, here's inside the shower. We have our shower stuff, and we've had that Simple Human shower organizer for like as long as we've been, before we were married actually, and our 10th anniversary is this year, which is wild. But we've got really cool tile in the back and a tub, and you know, some cleaning stuff and Epsom salts and stuff over here. So this is our fabulous shower. You wanna see what's in the shower? Let me know. Okay, now it's time to show you the downstairs really quickly. We've got these cool stairs, and I had these stair covers made, but having covers made that match for these little corner pieces was like way too expensive from the same manufacturer on Etsy, so I was just like, screw it, we're just gonna have these. Anyway, this is the downstairs. It is very cozy, but I'll show you the storage room first. This is where we have all of our HVAC stuff, our water heater, and the spare stuff in our freezer. This had a gross concrete floor, but I recently put these peel and stick tiles down from Floor Pops, and they look really cute, I think. And they offer a little bit of warmth to the space, and I really, really like it. They were not expensive, but it wasn't exactly like a cheap project. And some of them actually have been lifting like a tad, but it's mostly been really nice. Anyway, the storage room has a freezer that the previous owners left. I have some storage stuff over there that's not cute. Don't worry about that. But we have a freezer, and I actually did do a video on how to organize a chest freezer, because I find that if you just one big empty cavity, it's really hard to organize because it's just one big empty cavity. But this is a really organized freezer now, and we have all of our proteins and frozen meals and everything in this, and I never buy proteins from the grocery store. I just get them from ButcherBox every month, which I love. So that is what the freezer is for. Over on the side, we have some drawers full of they're basically like tools, extra house stuff. Like if we get parts from furniture, I just put the extra parts here. Stuff for the vacuum, pens, like stuff for packing, whatever. Just basically like home repair stuff. And of course there's extra paint and finish. Here's the water heater. I am so afraid of something happening with this. I think it has to be replaced in the next few years, but until then, we have a little sensor that will go off and freak out if there's any kind of water leakage from here, so say a prayer. On this side, I have made preparations to put the holiday decorations away. So here are all of the holiday decoration boxes and a couple of extra drawers that used to be up in the pantry, but now they're down here. And this is just extra stuff. It's like extra toilet paper, extra paper towels, cleaning supplies, extra coffee, wrapping paper, cards, our suitcases. These are just things we don't need on the air filters, just car cleaning things. These are just extra things that we don't need right now all the time, and I love this storage room so much. We've even got like the dog rainy day toy situation right here, so if like you can't go outside and go for a walk, we have games, we've got the snuffle mat, we got new toys, we got all kinds of stuff. He loves that. And we got dog medication and lots of toilet paper. Listen, I don't want to have to run out of toilet paper. I have some sort of weird paranoia with it. Maybe it was the whole 2020 situation where we all were buying toilet paper. I'm scared. So I just always have toilet paper, extra toilet paper. And here I have more seasonal things and some room to grow. And here's the boxes where the Christmas decorations are gonna go. I'm so sad. Anyway, the storage room, she's looking cute. She's looking rejuvenated. I love these floor tiles. I'm obsessed. By the way, I did this in an afternoon. It did not take long at all. And the tiles do not match up perfectly, but do you care? No, they look cute. Anyway, here's our second living room, and we have that beautiful gold couch from Castlery, and there's a little table beside it from Yamazaki. And this is the movie chill out living room. We have 2 living rooms. It's totally weird. We have another frame TV, but like this is like more like cozy movie chill out because we got a little snack station over there full of snacks, little clock, but oh, the art came on. We love it. We love a Degas ballet situation. It's just so cute. And I have this little table that I got from Open Spaces that I was obsessed with for years. And I finally bit the bullet and I love her. I think she's really a statement piece. That is the 3rd bathroom. We have a lot of bathrooms to clean. The wallpaper in this bathroom is actually pretty stinking cute. I love a blue and white moment. It reminds me, my mom used to collect this blue and white china and it just reminds me of that and I love it, so I'm gonna keep it. But I mean, it's a full bathroom. What else do you need? This cabinet, I get a lot of questions about this cabinet. It was from the Container Store. It's from a company called Dotus, but it is discontinued, sadly. It was called the Mobiletto cabinet, but I'm sure you can find something very similar at IKEA. Over here, we got our snack station, which at this point is kind of out of control, but we're gonna get it together. There's a tiny little fridge, which is so cute. I don't know what's in the fridge right now. Oh my God. It's just seltzer? Anyway, we've got some extra stuff that is only for entertaining in those drawers for our kitchen. So like some serving bowls and things like that just live here because they don't fit upstairs. This is my husband's office. He sits there, he does work. You have a lot of screens. How many screens you got?
I work on 3 screens, but the other screen is for my other computer.
Wow. Anyway, it's very cozy in here, and that's where my dog sleeps every day after his walk. This is his everyday ritual. There, he's just sleeping. You may notice that it looks like we have lots of windows in this basement, but we don't. We only have 2 windows. 2 windows, cause I got LED panels, 1, 2, that look like windows, but they're not. Check this out. This is so cool. By the way, the table is from Castlery, and there's a little Alpha shelving unit behind it that has some storage, but I will show you the LED panels. Look, it even has a little like thing in the middle to make it look like it's a window, but it's not. It's an LED panel. It's literally just a light, and I purchased these because it was feeling very dank in this basement and I needed some extra light and motivation, and these are great. You can change the temperature of them, how bright they are. You can put them on a timer, although I haven't figured that out yet. And they just add a little extra warmth to this basement. I love them. They're from a company called Daylight Windows. The guy who owns the company is very nice. He worked with me. We made a custom size, and they were actually really easy to install. So highly recommend if you have a basement and it looks dank and dark and scary. Get the Daylight Windows. Anyway, there is some Clover stuff, so a little bed for him, little toys, got some plants, and this is our washer and dryer. It looks like my clothes are actually done, but the washer and dryer actually has some Alpha shelving in there. Just put some cleaners and a bunch of stuff on the side to hold things that are helpful for laundry, like a little laundry guide and laundry balls. All this stuff is useful and cute. And honestly, this little Alpha storage unit, I'm not really sure what's going on with it. It's got our printer, some games, board games, some mugs, it's basically mugs and games and photo albums, and our napkins for the table. And containers and boxes. I don't know. And the ugliest, most embarrassing part of our home is this corner, because these are all the things that are leaving but have not left yet. So these are things that I am currently in the process of decluttering, and some of these things have been down here for a long time. I'm not even gonna front, but they've been down here for a long time, and there's a stair to go out there to the garden, and that shelving unit is actually for the garden. But yeah, we have some stuff to work on. I hope to have all of this gone by February. I don't know. Anyway, that is the end of the house tour. I hope you enjoyed it. That is the end of our non-perfect, non-Pinteresty, but like kind of okay organized house tour. I didn't open any of the cabinets and stuff. They don't look that bad inside, actually. They're fine. But that is something to be done during the next house tour. House tour? That is something to be done during the next house tour. I don't know when that's gonna be, but you know what? soon. But this is the okayest house tour that you'll see. It's just, everything's just okay. It's not perfect and it doesn't have to be. We live here, it functions, and plus I live here with someone else. So it is what it is. I hope you enjoyed it and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.